Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I usually don't show you guys how I prep my face for makeup, so I thought I would show you that in this video. I'm going to first use some lip moisturizer and then this Tatcha water cream. This has been my all-time favorite face cream. It is just super lightweight and I feel like it's just made my skin look a lot better and healthier. And I am almost out, so I use it literally every single day. Then I'm using this rose water, spraying that all over my face. For a primer, I'm going to be using my Toofaced Hangover Primer. I just started using it and I really like it. And then after I apply all of this, I usually like to leave my face to set for around 30 seconds to a minute just so everything could set in nicely. And next I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Honey. This is how much I use on my face. It's literally a pea size. I don't use that much foundation. I really go in with the concealer to cover the areas I want to. I got a question on my Instagram asking about foundation for trouble skin, and I replied saying that I use this foundation on all my clients, usually regardless of their skin type, unless it was a difference between oily and dry. But I believe to do light foundation and go back in with concealer to really fix any trouble areas. It does take a lot longer, but in the end, the results look way better. Next, I'm going to be using the Benefit Cosmetics Boiing Airbrush Concealer. I'm going to be putting this under my eyes in a triangle form and just in the middle of my forehead, down my nose, and on my chin. And I'm going to be taking a wet beauty blender to blend that all out and make sure everything is blended nicely together. And this is my Benefit Cosmetics Hoola Cream Contour Stick. I've gone through one of these so far, and this is my second stick. I absolutely love this cream bronzer. I feel like it just blends out really well, and I think it looks nice on my skin tone and lighter skin tones. And then after that, I'm just going to be blending it out with a beauty blender. Usually if I do foundation, concealer, and bronzer on this, I do a different side for all of them, just so I could go back and forth and not really have anything be darker than it should be or lighter than it should be. It's just like nice to keep each side organized. Now I'm just going in with my Mercier translucent setting powder. I'm just setting everywhere that I put the concealer. I feel like it gets less cakey if I just set the places where I put my concealer. Usually by this time now anyways, my foundation will be set, so it'll be okay to put bronzer lightly on top. Using the Smashbox Cosmetics Contour Kit, I'm going to be using the middle shade, which is the more bronzy shade. I'm just going to be bronzing up my face, and then after that I'm going to be correcting it with the white shade in the kit. Now going in with that white shade, I'm going to be using that under my contour and also on either side of my nose just to fix up if the bronzer went too far down. Next, I'm going to be using MAC Sunbasque Blush, and it's a very kind of orangey, summery blush. And then after that, I'm going to be using the Lena Lashes Lemonade Highlighter Palette. Honestly, I thought I liked this palette, but the highlighters were just way too powdery for me and not very pigmented. And then after that, I'm going to start on my brows. These are my three absolute favorite brow products. This is the Benefit Cosmetics 3D Brow Tones in shade 2. I usually use this day to day if I just want a little something in my brows because it's super quick and easy. But when I want to do a full brow routine, I do use it as well. So I'm just brushing that through my eyebrows, and it kind of makes my eyebrows just look so much fuller without actually filling them in. Next, I'm going to be going in to the Benefit Cosmetics Goof Proof Eyebrow Pencil in shade 2. Usually I just fill in my eyebrows where I think I need it. That's what makes them look more natural or just better in my opinion. And then I always make sure that I brush through my brows after I apply the product just to disperse it a bit. Next, I'm going to be using just a bit of concealer, and I'm going to be carving out the bottoms of my eyebrows. I don't really put anything above my eyebrows, but if I do, it'll just be the residue of whatever was on the brush, just because I don't like super sharp eyebrows on the top. And lastly, which I think is the most important part, is setting your eyebrows. This is the Benefit Cosmetics 24-Hour Brow Setter, and it just holds everything in place. Next, I'm going to be using the Marc Jacobs Eye-Conic 740 Scandalust palette. And then I'm going to be taking this kind of cream brown color, and I'm going to be putting that in my crease as a transition color. And next I'm going to be taking this dark pink color and I'm going to be putting that on the outer thirds but still blending it into my crease. And I'm now going to be using the Too Faced glitter glue just to put it on my eyes. And I'm going to be taking the super shimmery copper color that's in the palette. And I'm going to be putting it on top just because usually if I use any shimmers or any pigments, I like to apply this before just so they're super pigmented on the eye and they don't crease. And next I'm going to be taking the two shades that we put in my crease and I'm going to be putting that on the lower lash line. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Curvitude Liquid Eyeliner for my winged eyeliner today. And before I did that, I applied just a little bit of mascara off camera. And after this, I'm just going to be applying my fake eyelashes off camera. I use the Duo eyelash glue and tweezers to apply them. Unfortunately, I don't know the lash name because they're kind of one of those random pairs I found at the bottom of my drawer. I'm just going to be using the MAC Spice Lipliner and lining my lips. I'm also going to be blending it in a bit because I don't want the lines to be too harsh since we're only using a lip gloss on top. And next I'm going to be using the Fenty Glow Gloss Balm, and this is such an awesome lip gloss because it's universal for all skin tones, as well as it's not sticky and it's just a really pretty gloss. And that's my final look. I hope you guys all enjoyed this. If you did, let me know down below and don't forget to give this video a like. I'll see you guys in my next video.